You ended up losing both your job and your fiancé. My bad. I guess I'm just too amazing.
Why aren't you angry?
You'll see. I'm Keiichi Sato, 28 years old. I was about to have my wedding soon with my fiancée, Miho. But it turned out that Miho was cheating on me with my colleague, Yoshiki. Oh, so that's what that weird message was about the other day. Keiichi, are you really quitting? Yeah, thank you for everything. Since Miho and Yoshiki both work at the same company, I decided to resign. I didn't want to make things awkward for everyone around me. You ended up losing both your job and your fiancé. My bad. I guess I'm just too amazing. Yoshiki, don't you think that's going too far?
I can't believe you went after his fiancé after all he's done for you.
I'm not hung up on Miho anymore, so it's fine. Well, yeah, Keiichi did help me a lot. His guidance when I started was really helpful. But now you have to be the one to support Miho, so... Huh? Good luck with everything. Keiichi, are you sure you'll be okay on your own? I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been crushing it in the design department lately. Stay out of money problems, yeah? Haha. Oh, by the way, you two are covering the cancellation fee for the wedding, right? If you can't do that, I'm planning to bill you for damages instead. Got it. I'll take full responsibility for your heartbreak expenses. If you're bitter about it, channel that anger into success and come back to show me up later.
Yoshiki, your attitude after stealing his fiancé is just too much.
She is my coworker, Nagisa Kikuchi. Nagisa, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it anymore.
But why aren't you angry?
You'll see.
What do you mean?
It's hard to be in a relationship with Miho. She only accepts fancy restaurants, birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas and bonus seasons. She's always asking me to buy her expensive luxury brands and stuff.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't break up sooner.
Wait, Miho is like that? Miho and I have been dating since we both started as new grads at the company. We went through our 20s together, so she was like my partner in crime.
That's just like you, Keiichi. Sentimental as always.
Well, I wasn't even that shocked about the cheating. Even if we'd gotten married, it probably wouldn't have worked out. So, I'm actually glad it turned out this way.
But I don't think you need to quit your job over it.
I've been wanting to try going independent as a web designer for a while now. But when I thought about Miho's spending habits, I figured it was better to stay at a stable company with a good salary. Now that the marriage is off the table, I thought now was the best chance. That's how it is, so good luck to you too, Yoshiki. Thank you for your concern. Well then...
I'm going to miss you, Keiichi. Is everything going to be okay? You know, in terms of...
I think I'll make enough to get by on my own.
It's not you I'm worried about. It's the company.
What?
The ads and web pages Yoshiki designs have high artistic value, and that's great, but he often lacks a client-focused approach.
Back when Yoshiki first started here, he snagged the company's design award and became the talk of the office. Ever since then, he's been super committed to his creative vision.
I just hope that doesn't cause trouble someday.
Well, he's a talented designer, so I'm sure it'll work out. Good luck, Nagisa.
Geez, make sure to keep in touch sometimes, okay?
Of course. Let's grab some drinks sometime. I'm rooting for you. Sure enough, Nagisa was correct.
Nagisa, we just received a complaint from Doki Doki Trading about their recent advertisement. What? It seems the colors and button placements they instructed have been changed. They're saying all those meetings were pointless. Doki Doki Trading? That means Yoshiki was in charge, right?
Yes.
Yoshiki, about Doki Doki Trading's design.
Oh, I've heard about the complaint.
It seems the design was different from what was agreed upon during the meetings. Why did you change it?
Well, their initial ideas didn't seem very visually appealing, and the placement of the purchase button was confusing, so I adjusted it. I did mention beforehand that I might make some minor revisions during production, though.
If you're changing what the client asked for, make sure to tell them exactly what you're doing. If what you've created gets rejected, you're the one who'll have to redo it. You know that, right? That'll also affect the schedule for your next project.
I know you're my boss, but let's not forget that I got the Company Design Award, and people here have been really digging my work. Wouldn't it be better to just trust my design and creative decisions? I'm confident I can make the client happy.
But they're not happy, which is why this is a problem. Your work is definitely impressive. However, we're not artists creating for ourselves. We're creators who bring the client's vision to life. I need you to be more considerate of their needs.
If I just did everything the company and our client wants, don't you think my individuality would be lost? And wouldn't that, in turn, be a huge loss for the company? Oh, Nagisa?
Keiichi.
Heading home? If you're free, want to grab a drink?
Sounds good. I actually have something I want to talk about.
3 hours later. I feel bad for making you pay, especially since I was the one who invited you out.
Don't worry about it. You've helped me out a lot, and I didn't get to give you a proper send-off.
Thanks for the meal. Oh, Keiichi, Nagisa, are you two on a date or something?
Not at all.
We just bumped into each other on the way home.
Wait, did you eat here? When we were dating, you never took me to a shabby place like this. Could it be that going independent was harder than you expected?
I guess even a pro like you struggles sometimes. The fancy restaurants were always your thing, Miho. I've always preferred casual izakayas, with a good variety of snacks. By the way, it's funny we ran into you two. I was just about to reach out to you guys. I still haven't gotten back the wedding cancellation fees I covered.
Well...
Seems like you're the one struggling here, huh? If it doesn't get paid soon, I'm thinking about consulting a lawyer.
Well, you know I'm not good with money, right? I've left all that stuff to Yoshiki.
For someone who loves money, you sure are careless with it.
Ugh.
Alright then, Yoshiki. I'm counting on you. If you had the guts to steal your colleague's fiancé, handling this should be no problem, right? Make sure it's transferred by the end of the month. Of course I'll take care of it. Also, this might not be my business, but you're talented as a designer, but our skills only shine because of the work we get from clients. For the sake of the company, you need to take better care of them.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Nagisa must have told you something. Giving me a lecture in front of my girl like this? Seriously? No, it's not a lecture. I just want to make sure your talent isn't wasted. You're not my colleague anymore, so mind your own business. Instead of worrying about me, why don't you focus on doing your own thing? I'll do what you were not able to achieve. What? I'm marrying Miho.
Yoshiki, you're amazing.
Well then, best of luck to you both. A few weeks later.
Yoshiki, I need to talk to you about the Wakuteka beverage ad.
Huh? That's the project I'm working on right now. I'm busy right now. What is it about?
It's a major project Keiichi handed off, so I'd like everyone to work together on it. But I've been hearing that your perfectionism is causing delays in the schedule.
Well, I'm handling a bigger portion than everyone else, so naturally it's taking more time.
Also, I heard you've been hogging the editing software a lot lately.
I needed to adjust the colors and set the motion for the backgrounds. I'm not hogging it.
I understand your side, but falling behind schedule is a serious issue. This is a long-term client, and we can't afford to miss the deadline.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Since this was originally Keiichi's project, I'll talk to the manager about having him help out.
What?
It'd be great to work with him again.
There's something I want to learn from him.
When I told the folks at Wakutega Beverage he might join, they were super excited.
That's good to hear. I'll make sure to support everyone, so don't worry.
What? Why is he here?
I'm here to support the Wakuteka Beverage project.
What about Yoshiki? He's the ace of the design team.
Well, Yoshiki is the reason Keiichi's been brought in.
What's that supposed to mean? Yoshiki's been doing his best, but we're running a bit behind. Why? Isn't Yoshiki supposed to be some brilliant designer? And I really enjoy feeling special as the ace's girlfriend-boyfriend. Yoshiki, at this rate, Keiichi's going to outshine you, even after quitting the company. Where's your pride? Show him what you're made of.
Shut up. I'm exhausted.
What?
At home, it's always, Keiichi did this, Keiichi did that. Stop comparing my salary now to what Keiichi was earning when he was here. Oh, wow. So you've been struggling with that, too? Even if I make a lot of money, Miho spends it all anyway. It's impossible to stay motivated for work like this.
Yoshiki, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Real talk. I've got some concerns about getting married. Mind if I take some time to process? I need time to think.
What? I already told everyone I'm quitting work because I'm getting married to you.
What? Without even consulting me first?
Keiichi let me quit my job when we were engaged.
That's because I'm not Keiichi. If you like Keiichi so much, why don't you go back to him? No way, no way. That's impossible. I don't have any feelings left for Miho. But, Yoshiki, I get where you're coming from. I've been through it too. You know what, Yoshiki? This girl you took from me, all she cares about is cash and herself. 2 weeks later...
Thanks to Keiichi's help, we were able to successfully deliver Wakuteka's beverage ad.
I wouldn't have been able to handle such a big project alone, so I actually had a lot of fun.
Today, Wakuteka Beverage's president, Mr. Takahashi, is personally visiting the office.
It's been a while since I've seen him. Keiichi, long time no see. I was disappointed to hear from my daughter that you had left the company. But thank you for working on this project. Your daughter? Mr. Takahashi is Miho's father. Wait, her father? So, Keiichi, why did you leave the company? That you'd have to ask Miho or Yoshiki Maino over there. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Miho and I are still kind of... What is this about Miho? I'm really looking forward to Wakuteka Beverage's new product. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can someone call Miho here?
She's probably busy with quitting her job and everything, no?
What? I haven't heard anything about that.
What? Dad? Why are you here?
Miho, I've never heard anything about you breaking off your engagement with Keiichi. And what's this relationship you have with Yoshiki?
Keiichi was always busy with work, and I started thinking, even if we got married, it wouldn't go well. So we talked it over and decided to break up.
I don't remember having a conversation like that.
I mean, about marriage. I've already decided to marry Yoshiki.
Marry Yoshiki? What are you talking about? Didn't I say I needed to think about the whole marriage thing recently?
What? Dad, these two hurt me.
I'm the one who is hurt. Miho cheated on me with Yoshiki, who used to be a colleague. Is that true? Yes, that's why we broke off our engagement.
Hold on. Keiichi, don't say I cheated. You don't have any proof.
I think this is pretty solid proof. After getting this message, I bumped into them while they were on their date. Let me see that. It was the day after Miho told me our wedding had to be postponed. When I confronted them, they admitted to cheating. I also recorded the conversation, just in case.
What? You recorded it?
If you're still going to deny it, I could play that recorded conversation here, right now.
Please don't. Don't let my father hear something like that.
You had such a wonderful man in Keiichi, and yet you cheated. What were you thinking? Yoshiki, you knew she was your colleague's fiancée, didn't you? And yet you pursued her? I'm sorry. When you say you need time to think about marriage, does that mean you're not willing to take responsibility? It's not that I don't want to, but Miho's spending habits have drained my savings. I can't see how a married life would work between us. I actually agree with Yoshiki on that. Your boyfriend's salary isn't your personal piggy bank. What are you thinking?
But Keiichi and Yoshiki only treated me nicely at the beginning. Then, they started downgrading the restaurants and the gifts. Isn't that awful?
Enough already. I can't believe how selfish and self-centered you'd become. I'm ashamed to call you my daughter. Keiichi, it seems I failed as a parent. I deeply apologize. If possible, I'd like to continue entrusting you with our advertising projects. I'm running my own business now, so I'd be grateful for the opportunity. Excuse me.
Mr. Onozo,
Mr. Ozono, it's been a while.
Sorry for interrupting the meeting. I heard Keiichi was here and...
It's been a while, sir.
You know, ever since you left the company, several clients have ended their contracts with us.
What?
it's true. They said they wanted to work with you directly from now on.
Yoshiki has been doing his best, but we've also been receiving complaints from clients. At this rate, the company's future is in crisis. If you're willing, would you consider returning to Days Design? We'd like to rehire you under better terms than before.
I'd love to work with you again, too.
Well, it's not like I quit because I hated the job, and handling big projects like the last one is hard to do solo.
But Keiichi, are you coming back?
Aren't you resigning? That way no one will feel awkward. The atmosphere will be fine, and besides, it's nice to feel like I'm needed again.
I feel awkward.
And so, I returned to my old company, Days Design, as the department head. Miho ended up canceling her engagement with Yoshiki and was disowned by her parents, and now works tirelessly day and night to pay off her debts.
Why do I have to go through this? As for Yoshiki, it seems he felt too uncomfortable to stay and eventually quit.
I heard he's struggling with job hunting now. And as for me,
Ever since you took over as department head, you've gotten way more popular.
that's not true.
You know, there's this person who kind of has you on their mind all the time.
What? Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.
I'm really sorry, but something urgent has come up, so I have to head back down early. It's not that steep of a mountain, and the weather is good, so you should be able to go up and come down easily.
This is impressive. Who are you, really?
I have some survival knowledge, so don't worry, and leave everything to me. My name is Keiichi Sato. As part of the training for our new employee, Noah Yokoyama, I came on a mountain climbing trip with my colleague Togo and manager Ijichi.
Thank you for participating in today's new employee training.
Oh, it's nothing. It's our duty as seniors to help train the younger generation. That's right. I hope we all can learn something from this hike together.
We'll have to climb the mountain path for a while till we reach the mountain hut. Let's do our best, huh?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, this is Ijichi. I'm on a mountain climbing trip with Yokoyama for her new employee training. Huh?
What was that all about?
It was from one of the employees from the company. He told me that there's an urgent matter that needs to be dealt with right away. I'm really sorry, but something urgent has come up, so I have to head back early. We're still close to the parking lot, so I'll descend the mountain now. Can the three of you manage on your own from here?
Wait, didn't we come by bus to the parking lot? How are we gonna get back?
The brochure for this mountain said that this is a beginner-friendly hike, so you should be fine without a car. It's not that steep of a mountain, and the weather is good, so you should be able to go up and come down easily. Once you get to a place with phone signal, please call a taxi to get back.
I understand.
It's almost evening. Won't we be in trouble without a way back home?
It'll be okay. You've got us. Let's reach the summit and make it to the top.
Oh, okay.
Just like that, Ijichi left, and we set out to reach the summit as planned. However, the weather was great earlier, but since the sun set, it's been snowing.
How much further do you think until we reach the summit?
There's a sign here, but it looks like the mountain hut, which is our rest point, is still over a kilometer away.
No way.
We can't even see too well anymore because of the weather. Isn't it dangerous to be continuing up? Should we contact for rescue? What?
What's wrong?
My phone isn't getting signal here. I need to find a place with service. I don't think moving around in this blizzard is a good idea.
What shall we do?
Alright, continuing to move in this weather is too risky. So let's build something to shield us from the snow and take some rest. But how? We don't even have a tent. I go solo camping sometimes with this backpack, and I've got a folding shovel in the bottom of my bag. It's crucial we don't lose energy and freeze. So let's hurry and build a snow shelter and rest in there. Just give me some time, okay?
Wow. It's surprisingly warm inside a snow shelter.
Yeah, but it's still pretty cold, so we need to start a fire. I'll gather some usable wood nearby and get a fire going. Keiichi, I found a bunch of wood around here, so I collected some.
Thank you so much, Togo.
Heh, it's no problem at all. This is poison ivy. Poison ivy has allergens, so it's not really safe to use as firewood. Really? I'll go look for some usable wood as well. I found some cedar and cypress nearby, so we can use these. Alright, let's start the fire. Wait, what are you doing? Isn't this how you start a fire? Just leave it to me.
Togo has been trying for a while, but the fire just wouldn't catch.
That might be an idea, but it's actually a pretty slow method. Do you have a better idea? I've got flint, so let's use that. First, place a wood with high oil content as tinder at the bottom. Then, stack the firewood with gaps between them for air circulation. And once the tinder catches fire, we wait for a while without moving any of the firewood.
Wow, that fire is really growing. It's also thanks to what you had in your backpack, but I didn't expect you to have such skills. This is impressive. Who are you, really?
Well, I was actually in the self-defense forces before joining this company. I have some survival knowledge, so don't worry, and leave everything to me.
The self-defense forces? That's amazing.
Oh. I laid out a thermal mat, so it should make things a little warmer. Now, we need to figure out food to avoid hypothermia. Something warm, huh? Did you guys bring anything with you? I've only got some light snacks.
Were you planning to eat snacks on the way?
Yeah? What's the problem with that? Normally, you should bring something that's easy to obtain calories from. Snacks are not gonna help keep us warm.
I have cold brewed coffee.
I've only got an energy bar, so maybe we can heat some coffee to warm up. Is that okay with you, Noah?
Yes, of course.
We warmed ourselves with the fire and coffee, waiting for the snowstorm to settle. Luckily, by dawn, the snow stopped. So we descended to a rest area with signal, called a taxi, and headed home. The next day, we returned to work as usual. I'm so sorry about the new employee training. Well, it was such a sunny and clear day when we set off. So going to the summit and back should have been easy, huh? You even had the most thoughtful Togo with you. No, you left just before sunset, but after the sunset, a snowstorm hit us hard. We got stuck on the trail, so we built a snow shelter and spent the night there.
Keiichi, being a former self-defense force member with survival knowledge, managed to start a fire and keep us warm. But we didn't even have any signal on our phones, so without him, I don't know what would have happened to us.
What? Is that what happened?
Well, like you said, I was somewhat helpful too, right?
You couldn't find any plants for firewood, and you didn't even have anything to stay warm with. So, if you ask me, honestly, I'm not so sure you helped.
Huh?
I'm terribly sorry for leaving you guys behind. I had no idea that mountain was that challenging.
I had heard some details from Ejichi, but it sounds like you went through quite an ordeal. First of all, I'm really glad that all three of you are safe. It's all thanks to Keiichi's proper judgment and guidance that we managed to get through it.
I only did my best using the knowledge I had.
Right. Thank you, Keiichi. And Ejichi?
Yes, Chief Shishido.
I understand that there was an urgent job that came up, but it's not something to be proud of to leave your employees behind in the mountains. I heard that the snowstorm was a once in 10 years occurrence, so it might have been an unforeseen situation. But this was part of a training session for newcomers. Isn't that why you took them to the mountains? As a superior, shouldn't you have ensured the safety of your employees?
You are absolutely right. I have no excuses.
From now on, I hope you will make sound judgments and take appropriate actions.
Understood. Well, I know it was a tough situation, but thank God everyone is safe. Right, Togo?
Yes, that's right. But I went with you only because I trusted you. Leaving us behind like that wasn't the right thing to do as our superior. I think we could all have gone down with you when you received the call.
I truly apologize for that.
After that, our regular workday resumed. Our department regularly organizes special features on the company's online store. And by negotiating with the companies that supply the products, we get them to send more items for the special feature and create sets of products specifically for the event.
I better make up for the mistake during the training session by doing a better job. I want to come up with an idea for the spring special feature on Tokimeki Company's online store. I was thinking about a cherry blossom picnic set for spring. What do you think, Togo?
We sold appetizer sets last year, so I think this could work as well. I can pick the stores that will carry the products and handle the sales.
It's not bad, but it feels like it won't be much different from last year. Also, since bento boxes and appetizers require reservations, we need to spend more time promoting them before the event.
That's true.
Any other ideas?
I suggest we prepare outdoor products for hiking to match the spring leisure season. What do you think of organizing a feature with actual reviews of the products? Solo camping and glamping are trending right now, so we could tap into that trend as well.
Do you have any specific products in mind? During the survival experience in the snowy mountains, Keiichi used various camping tools that really helped us. If we shared those experiences, it could be a big selling point.
I want to suggest this proposal to Doki Doki Outdoors Inc., which is the company that supplies camping goods on our online store, and try to negotiate with them.
Well, I don't know how they'll respond, but it could be worth a try.
Thank you. So, I went to meet with Doki Doki Outdoors Inc. together with Noah.
I see. So you want to promote the products along with user reviews?
We had an incident where we spent a night in the snowy mountains recently, and Doki Doki Outdoor Inc.'s products really helped us. There are lots of products that could be useful in everyday life as well, so we'd love to see people enjoy hiking and climbing more casually.
If there are any products that are easy to use for beginners like myself, we could create a feature for beginners as well.
Your passion for the products really comes through in your words. Everything sounds good to me. Please proceed with everything.
Alright then, we'd like to discuss the products we'll be promoting.
Here's a list of popular products we'd like featured. Also, how about creating sets for beginners, intermediate campers, and advanced campers, and offering a slight discount for those sets?
Being able to choose a set based on one's level of experience would be a nice touch.
After multiple meetings with Mr. Sanjo, we selected the products and launched the Spring Outdoor Special feature. The featured products were a huge hit and sold out completely.
Keiichi, Noah, you did a great job with the spring feature. The products you reviewed, based on their user experience, have seen a particularly strong increase in sales. And Doki Doki Outdoor said they were thrilled by the response.
It's all thanks to your support, Chief Shishido.
I'll work even harder to bring out even better products next time. I have high expectations for you.
Keiichi and Noah achieved excellent results with this spring feature this time. As Keiichi's rival, I can't fall behind.
Togo, can I have a moment of your time?
Yes, what is it?
I've put together a document with some proposals for the client you're going to be meeting. I'd like you to handle the meeting in my place.
I'm sorry, Manager Ichiji, but since I'm the one handling this meeting, I'd like to be responsible for the content as well.
What?
Up until now, I've worked hard thinking that you were always correct, but after the hiking training session, I realized that just following a superior isn't all I should be doing. I also want to try my own way, and grow my own skills.
I see. All right.
Manager Ijichi, here's the document I'll be taking to the client today. Noah has also been working on the proposal from scratch, so please take a look.
I'm also aiming to become a full-fledged salesperson as soon as possible.
I see. Of course. I'll take a look at it. Both Keiichi and Noah have been improving their sales and achieving good results on their own. I've been watching over Togo too, but it seems he wants to stand on his own as well, and not just follow my instructions. At this rate, I'll lose the trust of my subordinates. Sales department, thank you all for your hard work.
President Tadanaka, it's very nice to see you.
What are you doing here at such hour? I heard that Keiichi and Noah have been making steady progress in their sales results. Thank you so much for your dedication to the company.
I'm only doing the best I can.
I have someone I can look up to, which makes me motivated and want to do my best.
Yes. I'm expecting even more from both of you in the future.
I guess Keiichi is getting all the praise.
Togo,
Yes?
I've heard you've been trying your own way recently. I'm expecting a lot from you as well.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, the reason I came here today is to talk to Manager Ijichi. It seems your sales performance has been stagnating lately. Yes, well. I've heard about the training session from Shishido. Maybe it's because you've been moving forward with only your own interests in mind, and that you haven't been able to sense what the client truly wants. Do you really think so? Earlier, you praised Keiichi, but he can be a bit too serious at times. I think that even in seriousness, a certain amount of humor and fun is necessary. I think that's true to some extent.
But isn't Keiichi's seriousness actually appreciated by the clients? Isn't that why his sales performance is doing well?
You can't progress in negotiations with humor alone. I may lack in humor, but I'm confident that no one can beat me when it comes to being thorough and considerate.
I hope you'll learn from Keiichi's sales skills and seriousness, and tackle sales with the same spirit. Of course, I understand.
Afterward, Manager Ijichi's sales performance continued to stagnate, and he lost the trust of his subordinates. Now he spends his days working quietly in the corner of the sales department.
I need to improve my results, but how?
As for Togo, I'm not gonna lose to Keiichi. I'm going to improve my sales performance further. I'll need to be serious, but I'll make sure to showcase my own strengths. And meanwhile, Now, it seems the last meeting went well too.
Since you've been teaching me everything thoroughly, I've become more confident and prepared for meetings.
That's great to hear.
I became interested in hiking after the recent feature, so I was wondering if you'd like to go hiking together sometime?
Sounds great. Let's look for a mountain that's easy for beginners to climb.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to subscribe for more.